Hey crafters! Today I wanted to hop on and do a drill with me. As you can see, I'm almost fully done with my custom photo of myself and my dog Axel. I have been out of town for a few days, and then coming back I was in this frantic like, oh my gosh, I want to do my diamond painting, I want to work on it, and I worked pretty quickly and got a lot of it done. The only thing that's left right now is his little snout that I'm going to do today for my drill with me. And even looking at this diamond painting, I'll do a review of this painting, but a little frustrated because popping drills all over the canvas. I had a few places where I had the glue or the sticky stuff kind of bubble up, and I took some advice of a friend. I cut it, flattened it, put drills on it, and it just seems like there are other places where there wasn't even a little pop-up of glue that are now all the drills in one area are popping. It's like I can't get them all to stay. So this is definitely going to be one that I have to seal with a glue. So get ready for that. We'll go ahead and get started on his little snout here. And by the way, he is back here with me. I'll quickly take this off the camera. Axel, are you excited for your diamond painting to be done? He's thrilled. You can tell. Okay, so I'll put this back on and we'll go ahead and get started. There's a lot of colors in his little snout area, and I'll let you know each one as we work together. So right here we have a couple C's. I'm gonna get started on the C's. See here, I mean, it's like this was not an original spot where the paint was coming off the canvas, and it's like it's peeling up now. And I think further up, I already did the thing to cut it and get the air out, so I don't know. We're going to start with C, and C is 926. I don't know how many there are, quite a few here. And whoop, it's coming across pretty good on camera. It is like a gray with a slight green hue, green tint. So let's get started. So like I mentioned, we were out of town. We've had 2 3-day weekends in a row here in Tunisia. The first one was a Tunisian holiday, and the second one was because of the Martin Luther King Jr. celebration. So we've been out and about exploring. I thought I had more C's than that, but that looks like the only C's that I have. Okay, well, that was fast. Tap them back in. Which ones do I have? Next, I have 8. The 8 and the B, these are next to each other, look very similar. So I have to look a lot at the color behind the letter. 8 on this canvas is 161. This is a pretty blue. It's coming across a little dark today on the camera, but there we go. So we had those 2 weekends, and we went down actually both times to the beach on the weekends. It was really nice. The second weekend we went to El Jem, Tunisia, and I posted a video about it. It's a Greek Colosseum, and I was just really excited to go there, and I brought my knitting, and I ran around for a while and checked it out, but after a bit I just sat down and knit. Gosh, I can barely read these symbols here. P. I'm gonna move this even further up so we can see. Because the glue that popped up and then cut down. P88. Okay, I'm on 8. So let me get these on there, on that. Hopefully, glue that will stay flat. We have quite a few 8s around here. Anyways, I was so excited. I picked a few different spots, and I just knit this almost 2,000-year-old Colosseum. So it really made my day. And I don't know if what you guys think, but when I craft in public and I get people looking at me, I feel a little odd, a little awkward, and because nobody really asks, like, oh, what are you working on? People just kind of stare. So I'm usually the one opening up the conversation of, hi, I'm knitting. Do you want to come check this out? But whenever I see somebody crafting in public, oh my goodness, I'm like, you're knitting? What are you knitting? Oh, what size needles? Where'd you get that yarn from? Probably like a completely crazy person of like, what are they doing? I don't know. Oh, here we go. This is on camera. Perfect. So this is a spot where I did this whole area this morning and a drill is already popping out. So push it back in. I guess tonight when I'm fully done with this canvas, I will get some books, some pretty heavy books, and lay it down. And that looks like my last 8. I'm sure I'll find one that I missed later. I've started using my light pad, regularly using my light pad, and oh my goodness, it is really great. I love using it. The downside is I feel that I'm just struggling to read my canvas. I don't know if this one is just really dark, but if I don't have the light pad, I really struggle. But when I have the light pad on, like I can't see the individual colors. Like I really wouldn't be able to tell the shades of blue as I'm working, so it's prettier off. The next one I'm going to do is P931. And this is a perfect example. I've run into this a few times. Let me shake my tray out. So with this one, this is all that I have left of P931. And it's a pretty blue. I think it's coming across a little bit darker. No, that captures it really well, right there. And after I put the few drills on the canvas, I mean, I don't have many of the letter P left, but they do not leave a lot of room for error in terms of extra drills. And the first diamond painting I did, I had so many extra drills. I was kind of feeling like, oh my goodness, you know, I bought a great storage container and I'll have these if I'm ever short of anything. But, you know, with all of these extras, when am I ever going to be short? And doing this canvas had made me realize, oh yeah, there might be some different sellers that don't include as many extra drills in their kits. Because, I mean, just imagine if I spilled a few when I was moving from the plastic bag into the plastic containers before I started. I would be out of drills. Found that to be surprising. Okay, it looks like that is my, oh, one more P up here. And that looks like it. Until I find one a little bit later. I'll be like, oh, I missed one. B. Oh, B is actually in the same row. B is 930. I actually went out, what am I thinking? Went out. It's a blue. It is a dark blue, so it's coming across pretty well on here. Maybe a little bit darker than usual, or it looks a little bit like there's more black in the color than there is on the tray, but it's close enough. You'd recognize it in person. So I said I went out, but I really didn't go out. I went to my Amazon app, and on our most recent Amazon order, I put in for a cell phone camera holder, our cell phone video holder for filming videos, and a better light. So I'll have a better light in this area. I really want to get some great views of each drill color as I'm working. So get ready for that, like probably, hopefully soon. The light has not shown up yet, but the camera holder has. And that's a B. When I finish this one, I'm so excited to get started on the Princess Ensemble. My girls are asking about it. They're wondering like how soon until they can put it up in their room. And I'm just explaining, let's have realistic expectations because that's a really big one and mommy doesn't work that fast. So we'll see how that goes. But I want to have really good lighting for that canvas because the colors are so vibrant. And I'm just looking forward to that. So hopefully on my next set of videos, you'll be able to really be wowed by the drill color. It's gonna come off accurate every single time. That might be my last bee that I can see. I think, oh, no, there's two right here. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, wow, I missed 3. Okay, here we go. Right there. I'm just trying to work from the outside in. The inside has a lot of these circular symbols, and it surprisingly does not relate to 310. So I'm just trying to go from the inside, the outside in. So the next one I'm going to do is M. Where is M? Okay. M on this canvas is 3768. And this is a gray. Pretty much looks like a standard gray. Not really tinted or a hint of anything else, just gray. I only have a few. I've poured so many in my tray. I really only have a few here. 2 that I can easily see. Let me just double check. I'm not really missing a bunch. Yeah, so I only had 2 of the M. And this is one of the things I guess doesn't make sense to me because, I mean, this is how much of 3768 I have left. So obviously, I mean, more than 100 drills will be extra from that. So who knows? Let's do, I have one number 9 here. I believe it's only 1. So I'm just going to pick this one out. 9 is 414. And I'm going to do my ever so wonderful just picking until eventually I hope something gets, yay, got 1. Here we go. Pop right in there. Number 9. These are colors. Let me zoom in a little bit more. And I have 1G. It looks like just 1. So my G's for this canvas, 317, a dark, dark gray. It's coming across pretty accurate here. Just gonna pick and hope, yay, got 1. There we go. And then this is a little up arrow. So here's my up arrow. This is one of my favorite DMC numbers that I've seen so far, 312. I had it in my previous canvas and I have it in this one. It's just an absolute beautiful blue that I really love. And there's a lot of this in Axel's eyes up here. These would be some of the 312s. Let's put these, pop these in, and a few up top. Yeah, I've got, I don't know, I'm overwhelmed with projects that I want to get done right now. I want to start the Princess Ensemble, and realistically, that is a 70 by 30, or I'm not, what am I doing? 70 by 30. That's laughable. It is a 70 by 100. So that is going to take me quite a while. And then I'm trying to work on the items that I've finished from my, works in progress. I want to try and knit a few gifts before we leave Tunisia. So I'm a busy little bee. Crafting. We have, I just want to do this whole line right here. This is a line of number 3. So let me find number 3. It is $7.99. This is another really pretty blue. Like a powdered blue, and it's coming across really well on camera right now. You know, crafting is supposed to be what I enjoy in my pastime and what I love to do to help me relax. And right now it just seems like, oh, nope, all free time has to be crafting and working on stuff, making sure I can make a dent in what I want to do. I mean, eventually it'll all get done. Even if I have to mail the gifts back to friends in Tunisia, I could always do that. But it's so much nicer to give it to them in person when you say goodbye. And let's see, that's it for number 3. Interesting, I wouldn't have thought in the picture that we picked that so much of his snout and his fur would be blue, but I have blue hair in the picture. It looks kind of cool. I said it in my previous video. It's like some subliminal messaging. I keep looking at this blue and purple hair and thinking like, maybe I should dye my hair blue or purple. And who knows? Maybe I will. That's a W, correct? Yeah, 1 W. So I'm just going to pick at this one. W is 159. Oh, first try. Got it on the first try. And it's a light bluish gray, a light blue. Maybe a slight hint of gray, but a light blue. Coming across a little bit darker on the camera right now, probably since it's still in the container. I'll put that in there. And then D. I have a little string of D here. D is 792. And since, oh, that's coming off way too dark in the container. Yeah, let me put it on the tray. It's another really pretty blue. I don't understand DMC codes at all because blue is in the 300s and it's in the 700s and there's more blue and it's all over. So still trying to learn how it is, how it goes. But it's very pretty. I picked the lighthouse diamond painting because I loved the blues and just it was beautiful. So I like the blue. Okay, down here we are done with our 792. And this little snout area is getting smaller and smaller. Making good progress. I'm gonna start down here on this and sign. And I need to find my and sign. Again, another blue, and it's gonna be 336. I'm not going to use all of this, but this is all that is left from the packet. So not a whole lot of extra with this canvas, with this company. This is a dark, like midnight blue, and it's coming across pretty well on the camera. All these little and signs, and there's quite a few here are going to be filled up. I feel like it's officially spring in Tunisia. We've had some very cold weather, extremely cold weather for us, which means mid-50s. And when it's cold like that, it's also very windy, so it feels cold, like even colder than that. But today we're back up in the low 60s. The sun is shining bright, and as I'm sitting here working, I hear a bird in a nearby tree somewhere, and it's just chirping along. So when I'm done, I think I'm gonna open a window and relax. This is actually relaxing. I'm relaxing right now. This looks like a bad drill. Yeah, a little too much extra on the sides. I'm gonna do a review video of this company, so I will save my rants or raves for then, but I will say with this canvas, I have an issue with bad drills. And a couple more couple more of this one. This one is the and sign. So if you're following along at home, everywhere that you see an and sign is gonna be this dark blue. I'm gonna put this one up here in this corner where all this extra glue that I've tried to flatten and give it a very hard squish. And here are a few more. Yeah, I don't know. I think tonight, when I'm done, I'm just gonna put a bunch of books on the canvas and keep going through the drills that pop out. Like, I just noticed one popped out and I moved my hand and it completely like went off the canvas. I just popped a U out. Let me show you this. I just like rubbed my hand over the canvas and look at this. They're just all popping out. I can't, and it's a round canvas. I don't know what to do. I just need to seal it maybe as soon as possible and go from there. I need one U, so I'm just kind of picking it out, putting it back on. I mean, you can see on the camera, look how bumpy this is. They're popping right out, and I did not have air bubbles when I worked on this part of the canvas. Yet as I was working and I completed one part, I could see more air bubbles on the other side, so maybe that's part of it. I wish they had given me more drills because I have a feeling I might need those drills when they pop out. Okay, but off topic. Let me get back on to finishing this. Only a few more. And I think that might be all of my and signs. Is this an and sign? Yeah, underneath all that flattened glue. And an and sign here. Push it really hard on that flattened glue. And no more. No more. Like I can barely tell what this one right there is because of that glue. Okay, I think that's a G that I missed. G is in this same row, so I'll quickly just pick one out and put it on. I'm done. Next, I have two of these little U-turn symbols. They are 820. Oh, no, just one. Open just one. And this is actually a very dark blue. Coming across pretty well exactly how it looks on there. So I'm going to, here we go, put this in really quickly. Good. Okay, another one. Oh no, look at that. As soon as I stopped my and signs, I see two right there. So just hard to tell with all that popping up glue. I'm gonna go back to the one that I just finished and put these back in real quick. I mean, have you guys had problems with that? Like, could it be like as I work, more air bubbles are popping up? And I mean, how does that happen? Am I pressing too hard on my canvas? I did not have this issue at all in my previous canvas, so I'm quite at a loss of what to do, but I feel like every time I push another drill back in, it's like a cartoon, you know, I push one in, another pops out. I push the second one in, two more pop out. I try to push those two in and four more pop out. I have one of this 375, and it's just another dark blue. That angle is coming off really, really well, but there's just one. So I'll stick that one in. I have a lot of these little and star shapes. That is 823. I think this one and one other color. Those are the last two colors that I have in this whole thing. And I mean, it's not 310, but it looks like black to me, so I'm not sure what this one would actually be called. I mean, fake black? Maybe black. Oh, just built 3. Maybe black with like a dark purple tint. So let me, oh, didn't have one there. Fill these last little pockets in down here. Pocket here. Actually have quite a bit of this one. I mean, it looks like black. Next to all the other colors, it definitely looks like black. Because I didn't have any 310s. Not a single one. No 310s in this whole project. And surprisingly, the white cream color, DMC 3756, is the one that I had the most of for my forehead, the cloud, and Axel's fur, but no black. And that was helpful, having that like large white, because I learned how to use my 3-side, my little 3-placer, and I'm not an expert. I definitely don't work fast enough because I feel like the time I take straightening out the drills on the tray, lining them up, putting them down, that I could have just picked one at a time and done it faster, but yeah. Definitely check out my craft with me or explore and craft with me video, because I have some really cool ideas of different ancient Roman sites that I could show and have others experience. And I really just want to go and craft and knit in these absolutely beautiful locations while I still have the chance. And if you guys check it out, you can let me know. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to bring a lot of diamond painting stuff out, because at that point, you know, the camera would be so focused on the drills and the canvas that you wouldn't get to see the great location that I'm at. But knitting, I can do my knitting out and about like that. And it's just relaxing to not be in the house, get to be creative somewhere, fresh air, beautiful sounds surrounding you. I want to straighten my drills. There we go. Okay. Second to last drill of the second to last color. Oh, no, Meredith, you were wrong. Here we go. Gotta get them up. Up. There we go. I'm pushing them, pushing them, pushing them. There we go. Only one more color left. And it is that white dot with a black background. For this canvas, it is $9.39. It is our last drill color. Let's get started. Again, to me, that looks like black. I don't have a good enough artistic sense to differentiate what color I could have a hint of. It just looks like black to me. Here we go. And you gotta push that one like really well because glue looks like it's coming up. Probably figure out like way too late what I did wrong with this whole canvas. But this one's been fun to work on. Getting to look at Axel all the time. I've had him working while on my lap, so there's a little bit of Axel fur stuck in the glue as well. But it adds character, right? That's what makes it so great and special. This was a 3-part custom piece that I received for Christmas from my husband. So I have 2 more pictures, and those are just of Axel being absolutely adorable. So at some point I'll work on those. I don't know if I'll do drill with me's or just kind of have them be something I work on in between like different crafts so I can look at something different. But I'll make sure to update you. Do some update videos every now and then and show all the different crafts I'm working on at one time. Six more. Last four. And here we go. The very last drill of my custom piece. Yay! It is all done. There we have it. Me kissing Axel. Look at that. Half my face is all gray. It looks like I have a beard. But look how good Axel looks. Doesn't that look like a little tiny dog that could just turn into a giant wolf and be like so scary and intimidating? You're like, what are you talking about? It looks like a chihuahua. Chihuahuas are scary. They're scary little things. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching this series of Drill With Me's. Keep a lookout for more videos. I'm going to be doing the Princess Ensemble next, so keep watching the channel. Bye, crafters.